She's gonna hide that ball. She's gonna take it with her.
No, she laid it where Tank normally lays.
That's why Tank's over here.
So it laid there.
I gotta make sure I turn the speaker, the volume up, so people can hear. Oh. Gosh.
Tank, come over here. Come up.
This stupid thing doesn't want to sit here. Sit still. Dumb, stupid. Aw, Denny, it ain't gonna sit here. Hello, Sharon. Ooh, no, oh, gosh. I need something to set this on. It won't sit. Hey, puppy. Dumb, stupid, dumb, stupid. Baby. Denny.
What?
Can I have the knife box, please? Hey, sis. Wait until this starts again. Brr, brr, brr. They're going crazy out there. They're going after something. Probably someone's hunting, I imagine. Hold on a second. I gotta make noise. Put this thing up here. Hello, Roy. Hello, Typical. All right, now stay there. Don't move. Crazy. There you go. Hi, Shane. Ooh, it's getting windy. We're supposed to have rain tomorrow. I think someone's out there hunting because I can hear hound dogs from both sides. The family's getting on the front porch. Wow, what's on the front porch? Hey, Sarah. Oh, that's all right. I just did it real quick. Hey, Pam. Now what are you into?
Just getting my Twinkies.
You better not get any Twinkies. Hey, Tom Paul. Bad boy. Anyways, I think you'll be able to hear him. I just turned my volume up. I forgot about my volume. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is getting kind of chilly, but it's still beautiful. I love it when the weather changes. I'm not sitting at the kitchen table now. I'm sitting in the bedroom. You did, Sarah? When did you send it? When did you send it? Hi, Tim. Oh, okay. How's the weather up there, Pam? I don't know. To tell you the truth, if tonight is anything like today, then there's a good possibility of some activity tonight. All I know is I've heard that silly whistle now twice. I've heard the owl really close by. Now all the coon hounds are going crazy, so I think somebody's hunting out there with the dogs. Just heard coyotes not too long ago. So there's a warpath going on out there tonight. Yeah, hoot. Owl hoot, yeah. You hear them? Two different directions, coming from the left and from the right. No, Pam. Pam said chocolate Twinkies, Denny.
Nah.
Nope. See? Hey, cat. How are you? Those dogs make me crazy. Yet I have actually never seen one face to face making that kind of noise. I've always heard them, but I've never seen one. What happened yesterday, typical? Can you hear him okay? I don't know. I don't, I don't know anything about him. What kind of goodies, Roy? Oh no, not another Denny. Typical, what happened yesterday? What are you sorry for? I heard a cat yesterday. I'm telling you, I heard a big cat. Because I heard it hiss growling. You know that hiss noise they make? That's what I heard. And it wasn't far away. I was in rare form this morning. One of those giggly moments, I get like that all the time. I have no idea what's wrong with me. I just get slap happy once in a while. Yeah, usually nights like this, I get a lot of activity. Oh, I don't know, sis. You guys and your snacks. No. Hey, Chris, how are you? Boy, you're doing great on your videos, Chris. I'm loving your music. One of these days, I have to use them. Hey, Matt. I am so excited. I can't wait till I get to do it up in the attic. Get up there on that, in that loft and do my live chats from up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't do any of that stuff here, hon. So usually people get timed out for that, but everybody loves you, so we figured we'd just let you learn. Okay, Sarah. Well, I'm not at my computer right now, sweetie. No, Mike, Denny didn't buy any Cheetos. Hi, Sherry. I'm in a good mood most of the time. That's why I tell people I'm crazy, because even in the midst of all this garbage stuff, I can still be happy, happy, happy. I just, whatever will be, will be. And I have my down moments. And I have my irritating moments. Wabbit season. Quiet, Tim. What medication, Matt? I don't think there's any medication for me. Hey, Christine, how are you? Long time no see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm hoping, that's my favorite word, Tim. I'm really hoping that they watch. Yeah, funny. No cherry Coke, Mike. I'm hoping the shed people watch the weather also, so we don't have to call them and say, hey, look, don't show up because it's raining here. But the weather keeps changing, . First they said it was going to rain, then they said not. Oh my gosh, Roy, awesome. Yay. She's in the military, she's coming home? No, Tim, no Big Red. Stop drinking that stuff. You guys are so bad. Anyways, if they bring that shed when it's pouring, they're crazy, and there's no way we can get this stuff out. I hope they're smarter than that. Tell her we all said thank you for her service. Shipping Tim out to the military? Yep. I think Tim needs boot camp. Yep, that's what I said. He needs a boot. No, I don't think so, Matt. That's why he needs boot camp. They won't be serving any squirrel heads, so, you know. That's what I said, Mike. Oh, can you imagine that? Were you out walking, typical? It depends on depends on, Roy, what kind of kidney stone she has. Cranberry juice won't be too good for kidney stones if they're a certain kind. That's good, typical. I'm glad you got out there. Fox are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, let's all send Tim to boot camp. And if Mike keeps it up, we'll send him too. No, I'm not behaving. I never behave. Yeah, they can get pretty feisty. Some of them can, so keeping a distance is a good idea. Hey, PZ, how are you? Oh my goodness, here we go. And so it begins. Well, the landing pad is no longer the landing pad. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Roy. Thank God. I'm sure it does, sweetie. Oh, something got thrown. Do you guys hear that? Good, PZ. How's she doing? Nobody should have to have stents. Well, Denny took them all out of the ground because we had to try to turn the side-by-side over, but we couldn't turn it over, not without it probably, we'd probably wreck it more. So I'll just have to wait. I don't want to take the chance. You know, Denny's got rheumatoid arthritis and regular arthritis, and, you know, it would freak him out if he lost control and it fell over and broke or something. So, and I'm not strong enough, you know, to hang on to it that way. So between the two of us, he could do it with the tractor, but I'd be afraid it would break too. So we're just going to wait until we have help to knock it over. But I don't want to move it, you know, because he said we could push it up closer to the driveway. But if we do that, then when the shed guys get here, we have to move it back again because that's what we had to do last time. Well, you know, he wouldn't be hurting as bad if he was compliant, but he's not compliant. Doesn't? No, you're not.
I just felt like I was on the chain gang with all those rocks I was moving.
I'm sure she is. What she needs is she needs vitamin C, omega-3s, and lots of rest. Make sure you give her lots, not lots of water, but enough water. Make sure it's pH balanced water. She'll recoup. You be quiet, Tim.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang.
You weren't working on no chain gang. Knock it off. I'm not a drill master. You did that yourself. I told you not to. Tell him that. Yeah, see, he's not going to tell you that I told him not to.
I can do it very easily. 1 day of working, 6 days in bed.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank God, I haven't had any kidney stones in a long time because mine were calcium stones. Of course, I was a milkaholic. You did not, Tim. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Tim, what Sam say?
Good night, Shane. God bless you. Good night, Sarah. Take care, sweetie. I'll answer your email when I get offline. Love you too. Matt. Oh my gosh. Matt said Tim saw his reflection. Oh, you guys are crazy. You better be nice. Mike, don't encourage him. I know, right, Christine? Now there goes the owl. I'm sorry. Well, you'll definitely have to email me, Roy, or did you already? I don't know if you did already, to tell me you want the book, because it'll help you with some of that stuff. I did get a confirmation letter today in the email. I guess we're waiting for the next phase. Every time I go live, Christine, there's a couple. It is hard, PZ, I know. Hello? Is there anybody out there? Anyway, so if they do show up Friday and it's not raining, like I said, I will go live. Yeah, you are being good, Matt. I will go live and you guys can watch it come in, and I won't be able to, I'll have to shut it off pretty quick because we'll have to move everything out real fast. Although last time when they were at the, well, they were closed as soon as they got into town, they called us. No, we have a tractor, we don't have any chains. Mike, are you afraid of clowns? Okay, typical.
It doesn't bother me as long as I keep 1 foot on the ground.
Denny said height doesn't bother him as long as he keeps 1 foot on the ground. Matt, you behave yourself. Mike's scared of him.
Go for it, Matt.
Quiet. I don't need 3 of you. I can send you to your room.
I can't. You're in it.
Well, then you can sleep on the couch. Probably because that craze, you know, the clown phase where everybody was jumping out on streets and stuff like that. That was wild. I'm glad they didn't do it around here. There probably would have been a lot of deaths. Not to damper the evening, but if you guys haven't watched it so far, please go watch David Paulides' last video about his son passing away. And it, you know, tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. Welcome back. But welcome back, typical. It was sad. I have to say that. But I know a lot of people are going to give him some support. Yeah, you're right, Mike. They're not thinking clearly because it's a good way to get shot. Listen to them things. Hey, Diane. I want to see. I want to go out there with my vehicle and I want to see. No, I haven't really named him here. Mike. Yeah, I don't know what they're hunting out here. On the other piece of property, I found fox dens, but I haven't found any here. You know, the one in Tallahena? You know, I found, what, 3 or 4 fox dens there. And you could tell they were fox dens. And then but here, I don't know. I guess I haven't really slowly walked the whole property. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. I'm listening. See how quiet it is here. It is so nice not hearing Jake brakes or... Although, you know what? That helicopter keeps coming over here almost every night. Yeah, it's safe, Mike. It was good, sis. Yeah, I don't care as long as they don't send drones over here. No, that's not cool. I think someone get beat to a bloody pulp if they scared my kids with a clown mask. I don't think I'd be too happy. If it was a happy clown mask, it'd be fine. But those evil ones, I think we just have to punch them. Men in Black, PZ. A secret society of some sort that likes to intimidate people that have Sasquatch activity. Yeah, when we lived in Arkansas, though, the camo dudes, that's what I called them because we had a military base right across the street. Well, they got to the point where we could hear them pull up at night with their battery-powered ATVs, and then they turned around and started sending a drone over by my house, which made me so mad. I caught it on film one night, just the tail end of it going over the trees. Boy, I was mad. Well, they're not very nice. I don't. I think it's some form of the government, but they really try to intimidate people. Tell them they'll ruin your life if you don't tell everybody that it was a bear. I think a lot of people do. Yeah, well, I can get away with it out here, Tim. I couldn't do it in Greenwood, in Arkansas, but I can do it here. Well, yeah, UFO stuff too. Why are you scared, PZ? You don't have a channel that you're broadcasting it, do you? This is one of the arguments that I have with people about sharing my knowledge. What I'm doing, basically. Oh, wow, Christine. No, you're not. Wow. Sounds like your body wasn't breaking them down. Anyways. Yeah, I know, right? We got 5 different conversations going on here. What does that mean, Roy? That's cool, PZ. Yep, that's what I tell people all the time. I see that, man. Ooh, Denny.
I didn't know you had binoculars on the windowsill.
They've been there since we moved in. And you're gonna leave them on the floor?
Yep.
Bad.
That way I can't knock them off again.
Hi, Diane. What a bad boy.
Bending over is a little tough tonight.
Why? PZ, are yours aggressive or non-aggressive? No, Denny dropped my binoculars. Shadow government is Pennywise? What? You're confusing me. Why are you having a hard time bending over?
Working on the chain gang.
Stop it. You didn't work on no chain gang. Hey, K-Pup. That is Christmas lights. Solar-powered Christmas lights. A present from someone who loves me. What, Matt? Yeah, that's what he called at work, out there picking up rocks, which I told him not to do. I said, just move the rocks with the tractor, and then I'll help you pick up the rocks and put them into the front end loader. But no. I know all of them. Hi, Braun. All the lights are on the ground by the ATV. So they're kind of in a pile, but they didn't get much sun today because they were actually in the ATV. Oh, yeah. Me and the kids. We love the slip and slide, Pam. But Bella will eat it. She likes to try to dig it up like there's something to dig up. So when I have the slip and slide out, I can't have the pups out. That thing is so much fun. Oh my gosh. But you know, as you get older, you slide a little easier. Okay, Christine. Woo! Sorry, Mike. Denny's not watching, Tim. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, PZ. Have you seen him? I just blew out Mike's eardrums. What, Bron? What's your question? See, I'm not by my computer, so I can't read. No, you're not, Mike. She wants my physical address, Martha, so I'll send it to him. Would it look like PZ? Brown, black, tall, short, skinny, fat. Matt, be quiet. Hi, Ashter. Those are Christmas lights, solar-powered Christmas lights on a very small cedar tree. No, it's not, Diane. Hello, Ashtar, how are you? Sorry, Mike. It was blonde? How big was it, PZ? Tim, you better be nice. Do you even have a sister? Oh, Tank's doing fabulous. Wow, that's cool. Scary, but cool. Did it scare you? I don't know. Mike, what'd you hear? The dogs are barking. The hound dogs are barking out there. Somebody's out there hunting, probably. He said 8 foot, Tim. Do you hear that, Mike? You guys put your earbuds on. Let the fun begin. Hear that? I am not Tim. I'm a lady. See, what's that noise? You do what, Ashtar? What is it? It's a really weird sound. 1 foot away. Oh my gosh. I did too, didn't I, Diane? I told Denny I did too. Tim, be nice. Now they got quiet. Oop. I'm listening. You heard Denny making that noise? Congratulations, PZ. Something's up. I have my stomach. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Terry, I mean. Yeah, just about. Now, I can't see what Terry said because I'm on my phone, not on the computer. Oh, hello, Terry, welcome. Excuse me. Now, that was a burp. Excuse me. Probably hear my stomach growling. We are all goofy. That's the fun part of this channel. You can be goofy here. As long as you're nice. If you're not nice, then go bye-bye. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of people that haven't had any sightings or interactions, and that's fine. You don't have to, there's no criteria. Oh, I know where Avon Lake is. I was born and raised in Euclid, Ohio. You're right, Christine. See, everybody's gonna jump on the bandwagon there. Yep, you tell him, Mike, that's the absolute truth. Oh, man, I forgot. I was supposed to call Duke tonight. Uh-oh. You've been watching my videos for a year? Hi, Butch. You're okay. You're never late. Well, thank you for watching my videos. Oh, we won't talk about that. I am blessed and highly favored by the Lord, and I'm not claiming any disease, period. No. Not happening. Well, sometimes even the strongest men get paralyzed with fear from these things, Terry, so I wouldn't worry about it. You'd be amongst many, many. There's a lot of people that have such severe PTSD from it that it's incredible. They don't know how to go back to a normal life. My dogs are silent. The pups aren't making a sound. It's the neighbors' coon dogs that are barking. And I can go outside, but there's no reason to. I see I'm hearing noises right outside. Hi, Eric. How are you? Did you hear that, Eric? Yeah, he wanted me to call him. I guess he wants me to come on his show. And the first time I saw one, it bothered me a lot. It took me a long time to wrap my head around it. Tim. Yeah, those are the hound dogs next door. Those are not my pups. Mine are quiet. Yeah, it's mind-boggling, I'll tell you. Especially when you think that you know just about everything out there you've experienced, and then this comes along. And it just, throws you completely off guard. You're like, wait a minute, I am so dumb. I know nothing. I'm learning about the stuff the dealings that I'm having with these guys here, and the ones I've been. But, like Carrie said, and a couple of other people, I've watched some videos, even the one tonight earlier, and they're saying that on the, I guess, the scientific side, and for people that have not been in the woods or have not come across these things, then what we should be doing is telling our stories. But what they're not realizing while they're spouting off what we should be doing is a lot of us that go on channels and share our experiences, we get inundated with nasty comments and messages telling us that we're liars and we're stupid. So, there's two sides to the coin. I mean, I can tell my story, which I've told plenty of times, and I get, some people that, say, thank you, Misty, and blah, blah, blah. And then other people say she's a liar. And, the point is, I can't prove anything, but there's no reason to lie. I don't hoax anything. Everything that happens is true and real here. I can't change that, I haven't been able to get a clear photograph of anything. Of course, I don't take my camera out most of the time because I enjoy the interaction I get. You guys have been with me, the ones that you have been with me from the beginning. In Arkansas, we had lots of activity. In Tallahena, we had lots of activity. Now I have lots of activity here. If it's all in my brain, then what did you guys see? What came running up to the window that night? What are all the noises and the grunts and the shadows running everywhere? I can't prove any of that. And you know what? Some of you guys that actually saw them, on the videos that I've had, people don't ask you if you saw them, do they? Do they get on there and say, hey, Pam, you were with Dee that night, or hey, Martha, you were with Dee that night on her live chat. Did you see it? They don't say that. They just write comments. I'm the same way, Mike. I'm going to learn from, that's why I watch the different channels. I'm learning. And if I could go out there and I could have, I don't want 50 years of Bigfoot because, of course, I won't live that long. But exactly, Butch. So while I'm doing my live chats and I'm telling people, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, they can hear and see for themselves if they see it. But if I tell you guys that I've seen something. You know, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not. But I can't prove anything. You know what I'm saying? I saw what I saw. I can't unsee what I saw. I know exactly what I saw. Yeah, well, I don't have to embellish anything that I say about what has happened to me. I don't have to add anything to what happens is what happens. You know, I mean, I can tell you the same thing that happened. I could be wrong on dates. Of course, that's why I don't give dates, because I'm not very good at dates. I could tell you the approximate time, you know, months and stuff that when I went. Ooh, I just saw eye shine. Ooh, I just saw eye shine. But otherwise, I can't. There's a lot of people out there very articulate, and they know exactly. They can tell you, yeah, right, Town Paul. They can tell you what day, what hour, you know, they can tell you all that. I'm not that way, guys. I'm not that way. I can tell you, you know, it happened a couple weeks ago, or a few months ago, or a couple years ago, but I don't know dates. Keep your eye, yeah, Denny's in the other room. Keep your eyes on the right side of the screen. Hey, Craig. Well, that's typical of most men. You know, they can't, but, you know. Denny forgot our anniversary this year, too. Oh, yeah, well, like I said, it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't care who believes me and who doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all. What does bother me is I guess the only thing that really bothers me is when someone calls me a liar. Hi, the gardener. I can handle just about anything else. But you can't call me a hoaxer and you can't call me a liar, because I'm neither one. Oh, I guess they can, but, you know. I understand that, Tom Paul. You know, I mean, even when this first started, Denny and everybody else thought I was a little on the woohoo. You know, something's wrong. They knew I wouldn't lie to them, but they said, you know, maybe mom's still going through menopause. You know, now she's seeing things. Which you can't blame them, because, you know, my kids and I have been in the woods many times. I taught them, you know, how to do a lot of stuff. Survival is my background. Tim. So when I told them, they were a little on the shock side. Because remember, this all started out as me trying to prove they're a hoax. In fact, I did, Christine. You know, the last time I got a nasty comment was when I did on that phenomenon report, when I had some guy call me a flat-out liar about the picture that Tex took. And I said, I didn't take the picture. You know, and, yeah. Exactly, Pam. Like, I saw him up on the property in Tallahassee. But, you know, I mean, they said, why didn't you get pictures? What? It was 3 o'clock in the morning, or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just in shock. And can you imagine me trying to use my camera to see through a tiny little piece of the mini blinds? Yeah, that's why I was saying on when I was on Bigfoot Odyssey tonight, that's why I was saying, you know, it doesn't matter what you have. Even if you have the most perfect picture of a Sasquatch, they're going to try to tell you that it's a hoax. You know, people do that stuff all the time. And I just say, come to one of my campouts. Come to a campout, or come to a place where I know, like when I said, let's meet in Fouke, Arkansas, that's why I said go there. I know they're not aggressive there. I didn't guarantee that you would see one, but I guarantee that you would know they were there by the time you left. And that was the truth, was it not, Martha? Everybody that showed up there that had never been there before knew that they were there. Right, Pam, but that was at Rick's place, right? Well, you know, in one aspect, I kind of understand it because people are they want to know, you know, especially the ones that aren't nasty and foul-mouthed and naysayers, but they really want more information. So you put yourself out there and you give them your information and what you've learned. I've listened to a lot of people say the same thing that I've been saying for the past 5 years. You know, they act like children, you know, they like routine, you know. I think they are a people, Gardner. Exactly, Tom Paul. You know, I mean, these guys, I didn't expect any of that night, and I certainly didn't think about running all. Good night, PZ. God bless you. And your mama, too. We're still praying for her. I did not expect, and I did not go grabbing my camera when I could barely see through that window myself, and the shock of that little one popping its face up. There's no way. You know, there's just no way. Yeah, they are forest people. Right. But that's what it is. Yeah, I can imagine. A lot of people have, no thank you, Tim. A lot of people have nightmares. I did for a long time. Which video, Teresa? Or Terry? See, now that's my pups. Now they're barking. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Hey, who's here? How are you? Have I heard what, Ashtar? Yeah, I know. It's good to hear. I'm glad you guys are doing well. It's beautiful. Terry, what video? Oh, that was today's, or tonight's. And I was commenting in the comments, you know, for the live, and I was just saying, I don't understand. Have I heard some of the high-pitched noises, Ashtar? Is that what you're asking me? Yeah, your stuff was awesome, Pam. Yeah, and Pam's somebody that you guys need to ask her questions, because, boy, I tell you what, that... Sure, Nikki. They go back almost 5 years. Hey, Shadow. Of course, I didn't start videotaping until afterwards. And it's just in the comments. You know, they were talking about a lot of things, and I just was responding because I can't believe. Timmy, be nice. I cannot believe that people only want to go one direction, just science, you know, just experience. There's a lot of people out there that will take you out, you know, to their area, and everything they say has to be gospel. And that's not, I don't think it's true. I think the forest people are different in different places, and I think you can run across bad ones just like you can good ones. And I've had more good and bad things happen with juveniles than I have with adults or subadults. You know, the younger ones are the ones that toss things or climb on the RV or rattle trees. You know, I haven't had, and that's just the stuff that I've been through. You know, I can't say anything about anybody else because I'm not there, and that's the whole point. You can't be at every one of these people's places and go through what they've been through. And let's face it, we all could be standing in one place and some tragedy happen, and we're all going to take it differently. Not everybody's going to handle it the same way. So why does everybody want to be in one mind frame? It just can't happen that way. You're going to have some like-minded people, you know. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, I can't embellish anything. You know, either it happens or it doesn't. Exactly, Matt. You know, you and I could be out in the woods together and see something. We are, the way of looking at it could be different. I just don't think people need to argue over it, and I don't think that anybody needs to call anybody else a liar. Good night, Braun. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. God bless you. Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying that we're not, you know, a community because we don't all agree, and that. I've never seen a community in my life that everybody agreed. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I need WD-40 for that door. Well, see, the shed is moving now because of all the wet. Okay, Mike. You know, all the snow and ice that we had, the shed's moving. So now we open the door. We can't, I have a hard time opening that door. I mean, it's almost like it's locked. Well, like I said, you get a community of people together and you're going to be hard pressed that everybody's going to think the same way. Careful with that door, baby.
Do what?
Careful with that door. Thank you. Exactly, Matt. Hi, Chiho. Yes, as a matter of fact, I've been, well, I don't know if you, this is my idea of a grunt. Ugh. That to me is a grunt. That's what I've gotten when I've talked to them out there. That's what I get back. Kind of like a huff, but I call it a grunt. See, therein lies that. Exactly, Terry. Exactly. I can agree to disagree with somebody without arguing with them. And even if I argue with them, it's gone, you know. Shortly thereafter, I don't have to stay mad at them or continue. That doesn't make them, I don't know, it just doesn't justify the person or unjustify the person, whether you agree or disagree. When I'm going to not like somebody because I don't agree with everything they say, hello? Yep, that's what I say, Matt. Get over yourself. It's a big wide world out there. Pam, you saw its ears? Right, Tom Paul. Yeah, look what can happen just in a text. You know what I'm saying? I did grunt back, Ashtar. Oh, really? I have never seen their ears. Yeah, I've heard the gutter howl, too. Guttural howl? Yeah, I've heard that, too. And a mournful howl. Hi, West Virginia. Exactly. Hi, Sue. How are you, sweetie? Easily misconstrued, you know. Oh, I got people attacking me on quite a few channels, and I just don't care anymore. Because I know a couple of people out there that don't like me very well, and I'll only mention this briefly, and then from that, I don't want to mention it ever again. But like I told Martha, a lot of people don't like me because the whole DDoS thing, and I don't think it's any of their business or anybody else's, so I said my piece about throwing things on social media, and I left it alone at that. From that point, You know, if you want to get mad at me for it, so be it. You know, I mean, I can't do anything about it. So now I have a lot of people mad at me. So I'm getting more thumbs down, and when I go on other channels, they're leaving nasty comments. So that's fine. You know, nobody knows nothing. I don't either. Why are you mad, Tim? Welcome back, Mike. Are your dogs all taken care of? Well, I'm glad you're not mad at me, typical. But there are a lot of people. Exactly, Sue, and I'm not out to please everyone. That's it exactly. But I really, really, sincerely don't believe that anybody has the right to do what happened. What happened. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, some of the nastiness that comes out, you're really, really, really shocked because you've been talking to these people for a long time. They're talking, they're sharing, they're praying, they're, you know, praising God, and all of a sudden you are every foul word on the planet, and you're like, whoa. You know, I'm sure I don't have a choice, Sue. Listen, I changed when I became a born-again Christian, and I changed again when I had my first Sasquatch activity. Other than that, I've been the same person all my life. You know, I'm not as mean as I used to be, but you know what? That's it. That's a God thing. It's all right, Butch. Like I said, hey, Michael. He is fine. Amen, Martha. That's what I said. I don't plan on changing. Of course, you know, things do change, and everybody knows that. But good night, Diane. God bless you. Yeah, everybody stay safe out there. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. We will definitely keep you in our prayers. Well, there's a lot of people here if you want someone to talk to. There's a lot of people that are willing to give you the extra minutes that you need or time that you need to talk to somebody. You'll never be alone as long as you're part of this channel, this family, because that's what we are here. We're a family. If you guys are suffering from depression, let me tell you, there's quite a few things out there, natural things out there that will help you with depression. You know, the first thing I would tell everybody to do that everybody should be taking anyway is omega-3 fatty acids. You know, that helps with your brain. It has a lot to do with your hormonal support, you know, no matter what age you are. So everybody should be on omega-3s. And then there's a lot of things out there for women and men differently, you know, if you're going through a hard time emotionally. I mean, from, you know, St. John's wort, SAMe, ashwagandha, you know, there stinging nettles. There's tons of stuff out there that is readily available for people going through a hard time. And don't forget, a lot of times, guys, we go through these swings of these moods. Your body changes all the time. So, you know, what I say to myself and to other people is, this too shall pass. And it does. It usually does. Look back on the past couple years. That's why I tell people to journal. You'd be surprised what you'll find out when you open up that journal and read back. I'm glad, Pam. Yeah, we don't need to be programmed anymore. Well, I can relate to that, Sue. Let me tell you. Onions are good for you. Boy, it's getting windy out there. It got quiet again. Oh, I understand that, Butch. I sincerely understand that. Mom. Yeah, I understand that, Terry. Michael, you calling Grandma Mom? Or is that my son? Yeah, it is, Mike. Yeah, David Polites just lost his son. It was bipolar. Stay on your medicine. Hi, Bradwick. How are you? Yeah, garlic is one of the best antibiotics out there. Okay. So, Michael, are you Michael? Roblox, are you Michael? And where's your daddy? Tell him I said hello and I love him. Okay. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff, you know. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Michael. Fry? What do you mean fry? Turmeric is actually better with black pepper. It absorbs. It's no, that's a hound dog. Frayed potatoes? What's frayed potatoes? Did you put them in the microwave and they exploded? I might not get any activity at night at all tonight, guys. Yeah, olive oil is good for you. It depends on what kind you get. Yeah, that means I'd have to yell. Olive oil is good. Moroccan olive oil is the best. Teaspoon every day, you got your omega-3s. Bipolar is nothing to mess with. There's a lot of stuff out there, you know, a lot of mental illnesses out there, but bipolar is by far the scariest because you have to stay on your medicine at all times. And oh boy, I'll tell you what, I've known a couple bipolar people, and when they have a moment of clarity, it gets so hard. Yeah, I just heard back from them, who's here. It's in the last phase of their acceptance or whatever. So we'll see where it goes from here. What channel, Pam? I don't think it'll be much longer. Who's here? And I'm so excited. Hey, Christy. How are you? How are your parents? Yeah. Denny's not good with Benadryl. Oh yeah, you can mix rose water with extra virgin olive oil with some hyaluronic acid, and it is the best skincare there is. Hi, Marcia. Welcome. Hello, all my lurkers. How are you tonight? Even those that don't like me that are still listening. God bless you, too. You know that I know you're there. Hello, Ace Deuce. How are you? Long time no see. Pam, what was that? Oh. Hey, Nana. Pam, I wish you could come here to the camp out. You and Ramona are attractions for them. Sorry, but it's kind of like me. No matter where we go, huh? In the beginning, I was kind of hoping it was just wishful thinking, but, you know. Oh, man, look at that full moon. Ooh. Ooh. Is it actually a full moon tonight? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I missed what someone just said. I only get to see 2 people on my phone. You know, your comments. I can't see anything else. Almost what, Mike? I'm looking out my bedroom window, Ashtar. I'm not buffering. Is anybody else buffering? I'm looking out my backyard. Oh, almost a full moon. Okay. It's bright out there. I mean, really bright. It's got to be on your end, Christy. I haven't been to your channel in a long time, Ace. I'm not getting any kind of notifications. I am really shocked. I think they turn off the notification of the places that you don't visit on a daily basis or something. I don't know. Oh, really, Pam? All right, Roy. Turn them back? Turn who back? Turn what back? What? Yeah, you need to come out here, Pam. Lost your baby. What, Nikki? Yep, I do know, Nana. Yeah, it's really weird how they just shut them off. You know, I go back to those channels, I unsubscribe, I resubscribe, and then I hit that notification bell again and hit all, and I'm still not getting notifications. You know, usually Pappy puts it on his channel. I'm so sorry, Nikki. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, Nikki. I didn't do it, Matt. Bless your heart. Put your line. What? Good night, Terry. Nice to meet you, too. God bless you. Have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate you coming on the channel. You just need to get out here, Pam. If you can't make this one, try to make the one in October. I can't. I'm on my phone, hon. I'm not using my computer. I'm on my phone. So I can't post anything on here. Somebody else can if they want to. You know, they can go, if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead, hopefully, Pam, yeah. If someone wants to, you can go to his channel, one of my moderators, excuse me, and copy the link. What are you sorry for, Nikki? Yeah, a lot of people have, Christy. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Lord, comfort Nikki, I pray in Jesus' name. Put your arms around her and give her peace, Father. There you go. Martha put it up for you, Ace. You guys are welcome to do that. No what, Matt? Oh, you told him no? Well, just take your time, hon. Christy, just be careful going back. Take your time. You know, if you start to not feeling well, you know, just, I don't know. If I were you, I'd go back part-time, start with, if it's possible. It's critical your first, you know, at least 3 months after a stroke, hon. I'm serious. And I know you're young and you're healthy and you're vibrant, you got a lot of energy, but you got to be careful. I'm just saying. And I just got that feeling, you know, slow. Okay. Matt, you're so bad. Nikki, I won't.
Through the line will blow the light.
What?
Too much energy through the line will blow the light.
What are you talking about?
How you have too much energy, you overdo it, and then you go kaboot.
Matt's just silly. That's all there is to it.
That's my doctor terminology.
Okay. That's right. Typical. You said it right. Nikki, there's a lot of people here to be willing to give you their email address. And you're welcome to email them, talk to any of us. You're not alone, sweetie. Yeah, Denny's funny. We are prayer warriors, we are good listeners, and we try to help as many people as we possibly can. Yeah, he is right. He said that was his doctor terminology. Is there somebody else named Tom Paul that has a show? I wish we could do more, Nikki. All of us are giving you hugs, every one of us. Big hugs, guys. Hugs for Nikki. What, Matt? Wicca? Oh, we don't do Wicca here. This is a Christian channel. There's eye shine. To the right, you guys see it? To the right of the blue light. See it? Eye shine. See it? Hey, Pappy. There it is. Yep, one eye as usual. And there's the owl again. Come on, babies.
Come on, baby.
Hello. Sorry, Mike. You can't see it, Christy? I can see it. Do you see anything, Pam? That's right. It's right in the tree line. Oh, Kahena. Oh, that's my stomach growling or rumbling. I heard the whistle. Denny's good at background noise. Yeah, but that eye is there. I've been watching it. Wicca is demonic. It's a cult. They're basically witches. We don't do Wicca here. Yeah, just right at the blue light. Exactly. Okay, Hannah. Come on, babies. There it is. One eyeball. Yep, I heard the whistle. Yep, there's Pappy. Hokalo? What's Hokalo? Good night, Pappy. We love you. God bless you, sweetie. Don't work too hard. Now, those three noises you just heard are my refrigerator, is my refrigerator. It's a kilo. We won't know. Don't know what it is. Just an eyeball. Are you leaving, Typical? It's 12:45. You should be sleeping. Don't you have school tomorrow? A kilo, I know. Shut up, stomach. That was my stomach. Good night, Typical. God bless you. Oh, wow. I forgot it was so late. Well, good night, Christine. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Yeah, it opens its eye and then it turns its head or closes its eye or something, but just one eyeball. Yeah, it'll pop up and then go away. No, not your one eyeball. I'm glad, Matt, because that'd be freaky. Especially if I saw blue in that whole eyeball you got going on. Oh, cool. You're laid off? Oh my gosh, Christine, I'm sorry. I heard that. Woo! Here come the coyotes. I wonder if they're going to come real close tonight like they did last night. Oh my gosh, they were right in the yard. Do you hear that? Wow. What was that? Nikki wants you to say goodnight, Miss Calabash.
Good night, Miss Calabash, wherever you are. Ooh, Jimmy Durant.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was off to the side here. It didn't sound like a... Who's Zaza? Then he's starting to yawn. Hello, lovely one in the woods. Oh, I noticed that, Chris. Isn't that freaky? Must be a glass eye. So he's 86-year-old. He's female. He's got a wooden leg and a glass eye. I don't see the eye shine anymore. And yeah, and he's a clown. No, but that's what he says he is. That's why nobody listens to Matt. You were? Poor Matt. Poor Matt. Yep, he does. Of course, he doesn't. Of course, when we saw his video, we didn't see any wooden leg, did we, Martha? I think he's telling stories. I hope my phone doesn't fall. I gotta move. I think it's easier sitting on the chair than on the bed. Oh, yeah. Poor Matt. I'm telling you, he's a train wreck. Go to sleep, typical. Oh, yeah, it does come early. Good night, Butch. God bless you. You're in our prayer, sweetie. Oh, it's moved? I can't see it. I'm not seeing it now. Good night. Boy, is it bright out there. You guys can't see it, but it's pretty bright. I can see the yard. I can see the dog's pen. Hey, Belle. Pam. How are you? I hear a lot of noise out there, Ashtar. You never know what it is. Do you hear the click? I heard the click. Oh yeah, I hope they decide they want to play. But every time I say that, they don't. They're brats. What'd I tell you? Call you Christina? Okay, love you too. You know me, Bella. I know when people are lurking. It's closer where? Where is it, Martha? Because I can't see anything out there as far as eye shine now. Okay, Christina. Well, yeah, I know there's a larger one, 7.5 to 8 foot tall. Then there's a very small one with very small footprints. Don't know how tall it is. That's the one that ran in front of the window, but on all fours. Looked like about the size of my pups outside. And then Denny saw the one that was gray, silverish. Like I said, those that are coming to the camp out are going to be able to go out there and cast those prints. There's a lot out there.
Probably won't have to. They'll probably come up to their tent and peer over the top and look in.
Denny, and don't be scaring those. Don't be scaring people.
Just tell them, hi, howdy, come on in.
Yeah, I got to find out what their names are. Rod, you always lurk. You and Quinn and Belle and quite a few others lurk. I know, because I know you're there. And there's more, too, besides you guys. Yeah, well, it had happened on the last camp out, Christine. That's why he's saying it. What, Christina? Are you traveling, Rod? Are you driving? Ouch. Boy, this is uncomfortable as all get out. I remember the email. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why people lurk. One day you'll be able to, Christine. It'll happen. Martha, where is it? Yeah, it's always hard when your kids leave. Ugh. Leave the nest syndrome. Yeah, but I always like to know who's here. Matt, you bad boy.
Matt can't
Am I the only one seeing what? Yeah, I know. And that's really hard, Christine. I give you a lot of credit. It takes a lot to take care of family members that are older, especially when they have memory problems. It's the saddest thing to watch, and that and cancer. Very, very hard to watch. I've been through it many times. Very hard to go through. You know, it's one thing when you're at working at the hospital or working at a long-term care facility, you still have, you know, a lot of feelings for your patients or your residents, but when it's family, boy, it just does a number on you. You tell them, Christy. The light anomaly? What are you talking about, my blue light, Christina? Sorry, Rod. Yeah, I know. Rough stuff. There's a white light to the left, and that is just a regular solar light. And the blue light are solar Christmas lights on a tree. What, Bradwick? Bradwick, are you talking about for mental? Yeah, Denny will be 80. I don't see any eye shine anymore. It's gone. Can you see it, Martha? When you take the color out, Sue, on your computer, it makes things that are black turn white, so you can see it better. Yeah, I'm a one-time cancer survivor. That's it. Quiet, Matt. Oh, I just saw the eye shine again. It's still on the left-hand side. What do you mean? You see what are you talking about, Martha? They have done, just so you guys know, anybody who's got some mental issues going on, especially if you're young, no, tanks inside. Those are the black pups. I just heard that. Did you guys hear that? Anybody that wants to boost their memory,
Count the blue lights on the tree.
Denny, stop it. 3 things that you can take that'll really help you out. Well, actually 4 things that you take. Lion's mane mushrooms. They've done tons of studies about lion's mane mushrooms and memory. They're using it on Alzheimer's patients. Omega-3 fatty acids, which is for the brain, I told you earlier. Oh, tell her thank you, Roy. Did you tell her we said thank you, for her service? And the last thing is PQQ that you have to take with CoQ10. Those are for your memory. Matt, behave yourself. Martha, where is it? Someone getting sleepy? Isn't he, Christy? To the right or to the left, Martha? See, when the dogs whimper like that, that's when I'm concerned. That's when I really look. When they do that whimper stuff. Yeah, you hear the dogs? When they do that little whimper stuff, that's when I really pay attention. Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't like nursing facilities. I worked in one, but I swore someday I was going to open up a kind of like a bed and breakfast, but for people that didn't get the help that they need. I do, Christine. I listen to my dogs. No, they're not easy prey. Are you kidding me? No, she's not, Matt. I don't know, but I'm watching. I know that, Christy. Oh, I just heard something out there. Hear that? We got movement. Oh, yeah, we got movement. Yeah, believe it or not, so did I, Christine. Especially when I lost somebody I took care of for a long time. Get him, Christy. It's when those dogs get, I usually think there's a predator around if they start whimpering, or the big guys. And then if they go inside their dog house, then I definitely know that the big guys are out here because they run. Where, hon? Where, Nikki? In front of the blue light? No, that's always there, hon. Now what are you doing? Okay. Can you take this for me, please? Thank you, baby. You better quit. You can't stand who, Matt? Coyotes. Good night, Nikki. God bless you, sweetie. You're in our prayers, and we're here for you if you need to talk. You can email me anytime or anybody else. Scroll back and look at the email addresses, and you're welcome to email any one of us that has posted them anytime. Good night, Pam. God bless you. Love you too. See, the hound dogs got quiet for a while. Oh, yeah. Well, trust me, part of the brain that remembers how to walk doesn't remember that they can't. That's why there's a lot of falls and high fall risk people when they get older. We used to put bells on the walkers, so when they moved them so they could get up, the bell would ring, and that way it would send us in to make sure they use the walker. What are you making, Belle? Okay, now. Hello? Hi, Fiend. No, we don't have a porch. I wish we had a porch. Oh, Bella wants out. Careful that door, baby. Hey, Ramona, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, it's a rough place to be, Christina. Like I said, I give you credit. Takes a lot. She might not want to go anywhere. There's something out there. There's something out there. That's why she's staying there. Yeah, see, Bella don't even want to go outside. Yep, Bella don't want to go outside.
Not unless Tank's going with her. That ain't gonna happen.
Nope. That definitely tells me that one of the big guys are out there because Bella won't go outside. And when that cat was out there the other day, she still went outside. You might be, Ramona. Doing well, Fiend. How are you? Okay, ilo, state ma. Yeah, my favorite part about when they get older is listening to the stories, the same stories over and over and over and over again. That's what part of the brain has stopped, and it's just, I love listening to them. 50 pounds of blackberries? Oh my Lord. Why are you letting her eat?
She's starving.
Yeah. Well, the door to the regular house, the shed here, that squeaks, and the door to the potty house squeaks. I bought WD-40 too. Bella's eating now.
You don't eat much. There's much in there.
Yeah. I'm first, Matt. You know, and I'll just touch on this real quick. All those shows on TVs are produced. You know, they're produced, and they're to get just no different than clickbait. You know, they're just to get attention, whether or not they. I promise that everybody that's been out there at some point or another either has to have some kind of belief in these things, or have had sightings or experiences. But you know what? They just elaborate on things to draw out the show. You know, I mean, you got to admit that it's pretty cool having a town meeting and getting people together and asking them questions and going out to the sites. But it's just irritating when they never find anything, because you know stuff is out there. But nobody should be criticized. I don't care who you are, whether it's Todd Standing or anybody else. Nobody should criticize everybody for what they do. The only thing that I agree with 100% is the guy that did the hoaxing. You know, I mean, that was just wrong, to charge people and that kind of stuff. I think that was just wrong. But from that on, you know, we don't know. We just don't know. I don't think so, Sue, because the new shed that's coming, it looks almost identical to it looks identical to this one, except for a different window. I don't like saying anything about anybody. Everybody has their own. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I guess I just don't like talking about them, that's all. It'd be different if I had one of them on the show, you know? What'd I miss? What did Ramona say? Ooh. Well, I don't do the tree knocking and the screaming out there and the call blasting or whatever. I just think that's silly. You know, you don't know what it means, right? Oh yeah, I love blackberry cobbler. That's my favorite. That and peach cobbler. Oh, you're gonna get me hungry. Exactly, Christy. Hey, you guys. Hello. You know, I used to watch everything. I mean, absolutely everything I could possibly watch. When I first started this, I watched everything. I mean, Mountain Monsters was great in the beginning, and then it got really crazy, and I stopped watching it. Survivor Man, you know, I mean, every single one of these, I watched all kinds of videos. Excuse me. Strawberry and rhubarb cobbler. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh. Yep, they are, Christina. Is she going out now? Nope.
Go pee and poop, though. Bella, go pee and poop.
I think so too, Ramona. And I get a lot more interaction that way.
You want to go out? Huh?
If she's scared, don't let her out. Is she going?
Go pee and poop, okay?
I'll watch her. Gotta watch my baby. Make sure she's safe. Oh, my stomach is really bugging me tonight. In Jesus' name, enough. Yeah, you know, there are some... Good night, Fiend. There are some people, you know, that were on that show, you know, that their encounters, you can see... Right, Roy. That you can see that they're still traumatized by what they saw. And I don't hear very many tree knocks out here. Sometimes I do, but not very much. I hear more whistles. Owl. I can't take ginger. I wish I know that, Brad, but I can't take ginger. I'm allergic to it. Peppermint is what I do most of the time. There's a lot of things that are good for your stomach, but we can't figure out, nobody can figure out what's wrong with my stomach, so no therapies that I've tried actually work. The thing that works the best for me is the DGL. The DGL and the mastic gum work the best. But I also didn't get to eat very much tonight, so that's my fault. HH? I don't know. We saw eye shine. Don't know what it is. Yeah, I teach people that, Bradwick. Ooh. Well, I know what's real from what I've seen, okay? I can't unsee what I saw. Okay, so I know they're real. What they are, who they are, what they're doing, I have no clue. Okay, I have no clue. I have my opinions, but that's it. I don't know. And those people that are calling me a know-it-all, I mean, I am the last person to tell you I know it all. I say right up front, I don't. I have no clue. All I can do is go by what I'm experiencing. They look in my windows, they tap on the windows, they toss stuff at the shed. You know, I've seen them, I've smelt them a couple of times. You know, I hear them, I've heard them talking. You know, I've watched one jump from a tree and break the tree branch. You know, I mean, but can I prove any of that? Nope. I don't think that they're apes. I think that they are a type of people. Ancient people. Exactly, Christy. That's what I believe they are. I won't associate them with Gigantopithecus or, you know, cavemen. I won't associate with them with anything because I don't really know. How is it that so many people, I mean, they don't. Denny, Bella's back. No, Bella. No. Bella. Get in here. Get in here. Bella. Come.
Bella, come.
You can't prove anything to anybody. You know, that's what I was saying on Bigfoot Odyssey. And you can't. I don't care if you have pictures. I don't care if you have footprints. There's still going to be people that are going to argue that they're fake or not real or they're somebody else's or something else. You know, you're just always going to get arguments. And then, of course, you have a lot of people that will drive to that channel, you know, because they think that is everything that they're saying is absolutely 100% the truth. And how do you know? We just don't know. And I think anything, just like what you just said, I think anything that has spent all that time out in the woods, all these centuries, I think they're a lot smarter as far as being out there than we'll ever be. You know, take one of us at a younger age and throw us out in the woods and not have any communication with the human population for years and years. And I tell you, that person will just knock your socks off with what they know. You know what I'm saying? They could survive just about anything if they do survive. Because you get adjusted to your environment, whatever that is. Listen to that. I know you heard that. See, the more I talk, the more lively they get. As soon as I be quiet, so do they. Yeah, I've seen a baby one. I saw 2 baby ones. Exactly, Matt. You go out there, and like I said, I go out there, and I can just sit out there by myself. And if I hear a grunt, the first thing I think of isn't a sassy, isn't a forest, one of the forest people. I don't think that that's what it is. If I hear, unless I recognize that grunt. I mean, because it could be anything, but if it's deep or if it's high pitched, like it has been here, oh, I don't have any opinion on them at all. I don't even think about them. Nope, nope, nope. The puppies are playing with their water bucket. They're trying to get it off of the fence. I just heard another whistle. Nope, don't hear screaming. I did when I was in Arkansas. Exactly, Chris. And yet it's still not good enough. Will you quit eating that, pups? Leo? No. I think so, Christine. That's just in my opinion. I think they automatically know who they want to talk to and who they don't, or who they want to show themselves to and who they don't. I don't agree with a lot of people that say that you have to be RH negative for them for you to have interactions, or you have to be a certain type of person. I don't agree with any of that. I think they pick and choose. That's all there is to it. It's just that simple. And even somebody that has ill intent, they make sure that they make their presence known. Why? If that person has ill intent. I mean, I think there's good and bad just like any other human. I think you can run across bad ones too. Even look at the ones that Kevin ran into sometimes. They were pretty aggressive up there. Exactly, Bradwick. Yeah, that's what I mean. Just like the rest of us, there's too many differences between us. I mean, if we can't figure out on agreeing on the same things, how would you expect anything else to? I think that's why the Native Americans or the Indians, Roy, had so many stories, because they spent their times in the woods. You have to respect that they are the alpha predator. They are the alpha, period. There's no ifs, ands, but about that. They are the alpha. Who in their right mind would want to go up against something that's 5 to 1,000 pounds? Huh? Anywhere from, 4 foot tall to 12 foot, whatever, how big they are. I don't know. What is the largest one you guys ever heard of? Yep, Matt said it best. People need to get over themselves. I mean, I agree with having to an extent an open mind, but I still have my limitations to what this brain can hold. I'll be the first to admit that one. Right, Sue. But what's kind of strange about that is I never liked dogs. You know what I'm saying? I just never liked dogs because my little brother got bit by a German Shepherd when I was young, but we never had dogs. And so I didn't like them. And yet, even dogs that were mean, people would tell me to be careful. The dog bit, and the dogs would come right to me. And I never could figure that out because I didn't like dogs. But I don't know, they pick it up. That's good to hear, Christina. Or Christine, sorry. I keep calling you Christina. Tired, baby? Are you tired? Brown whale driver. What are you doing up so late? You know me. I didn't have any bacon in my pocket, although I love bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Do what? Yeah. You sound like Denny. He's on something. What happened to Tim? Oh, something got thrown. Well, hello. Oh, I don't think they're afraid of us at all either. Ooh. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I'm waiting. We've had eye shine, something just got thrown, and that owl just said, whoo. Whoo. What was that, Roy? Whoo. Exactly. I agree with that 100%, Bradwick. Okay, Ramona. Let's keep Richard in the prayers. Yeah, they also called them cannibals too, Roy. Come on, babies. Okay, Hannah. Good night, HH. I can't wait for this camp out. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. You got our prayers, Ramona. I think it'd be interesting to find out how far they'll actually go with people in the yard. You think we should keep the blue lights going for the camp out? Cow guts. And we got a bear roaming around here. I don't think I want to do that.
That's nice to tell them that.
I think so, Christina. Oh, really? Yeah, I know where Tahlequah is. I gotta find my marbles. You know, if I can find the marbles, because I know I have them somewhere. I want to find one of the shooters, the big ones, the blue ones, and put them out there. When I was up in Findlay, they would take the big shooter marbles, and sometimes they bring them back, and sometimes they wouldn't. But I'd put like 4 or 5 out there, and I put them in a certain color formation, and they would change them around, and they would always take the shooter marble. And like I said, sometimes they bring them back, and sometimes they wouldn't. And it'd be funny to watch. So far, no, or not that I've seen. Okay. Denny's doing fine. He's tired. He's starting to yawn.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I lost my marbles. Literally. I want my marbles back. Watch him end up bringing marbles. Oh, really, Bradwick? That is cool. I know they like that kind of stuff. Small things that for some reason they like. Don't give them plastic flutes because they'll eat them. I think I have to find actually a metal flute. Because the wood ones they broke, the plastic ones they ate. So I think I have to find a metal flute. Because they seem to like that. I found me a cowbell and I was thinking about putting it on a tree out there. Okay, Christy.
Yeah, and every time the wind's blowing, the bell's gonna go off, and you're
Yeah.
gonna stay wide awake all night.
Camp out is March 12th. Yeah, well, she does that, you know, constantly. I don't. I've got other things going on. I can't be consistent, not yet. Once I get a routine, then they'll start, you know, acting different. But there's too much strange stuff, you know, that we do. We don't have anything consistent, and they like consistency. It was probably the owl. Oh, really? I used to do that when I was a kid. Run around town with a pot and pan at the middle of the night, wake people up, make them mad. I was a rotten kid. Eh, thank you, Brown. Ooh. Oh, really? Nature Valley granola bars, huh? Yeah, well, I don't think I want to start feeding them. That was my dogs. Well, they haven't figured out which one's alpha yet between the 2 black dogs out there. So they fight like that all the time. That's why I said I swear they're part coyote. You would not believe. They look, they're shaped like them. They have the long snouts like them, you know, and they act like them. I gave them seashells up in Tallahena, Ramona, but I haven't had any since here. Remember, we lost all that in the flood. Good night, HH. God bless you. Good night, Brown. God bless you. Sorry, I'm watching outside. I'm missing chat. Good night, Miss Christie. God bless you. We love you. Okay, Ramona. Well, you can be the one that puts them out. What I wouldn't give for a shower. We gotta go to the neighbor's house so I can take a shower. This is redonkulous. Hear that? Yeah, exactly, Ramona. That's the eye shine that we keep seeing. Good night, Christine. God bless you. Prayers for you and your mama. Shut up, stomach. See, the eyeball's back. Good night, Matt. God bless you. I know you're not going to sleep. There's that eyeball again. Same place as it was before. Oh. Rock store. I don't have rock stores around here. I hear movement. There's something in the tree line. It's walking on grass. Leaves. I can't see the one above it. I'm just getting a glimpse of one. Excuse me. Yeah, we got to make it over there. Well, after we get this shed house, up. Like I said, when things start to become a little more normal here. Right now, things are just so chaotic here. It's crazy. Especially if they're going to bring the shed house on Friday. Oh my gosh. Now, see, that eyeball's not moving, although it's getting bright, dim, bright, dim. There's trees right there. Yeah, that's why I said if you get metal, it'll be okay. But I'm sure they're going to test it. That could be an owl, that eyeball. Could be an owl in the tree. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. To the right of the blue light. Look at the bottom of the blue light, and then look straight to the right. Well, it just moved. Okay, it's going down. I don't know what that is. It's very faint. It's just freaky. I heard that. They like dolls and plates. Well, I've never tried either one of them. I had a little basket in Tallahena that I hung on a tree. I put the shells in it and marbles in it and a little clacker thing in it. You know how you train dogs, that little clacker. That sounds like something I would do. Oh, aren't we rotten? We're rotten, aren't we? I can see you out there. It's not bright. Are you talking the one on the left of the blue light? Somewhere back there in my history, yeah, Blackfoot. When they did our family tree, there was Blackfoot on. Well, I remember taking care of my great-great-grandfather before he died. Can you hear that, guys? High-pitched like a... Oh, it's making my ears crazy. That is really high-pitched. Did anybody hear that? Have you got good ears or earbuds on? It's almost like those birds that have that real high-pitched that you can barely hear, like a dog whistle. And then you know what? Some people were, I was talking to, I don't know, I think this was back when I was in Arkansas. Typical, you're supposed to be sleeping. When I was back in Arkansas, some people had suggested that maybe my stomach issues were due to all my Sasquatch activity. But I didn't think that they would, if they spent so much time, you know, with me, that they would make me sick. Because they never were aggressive. Go to sleep. Kids these days. Can you guys hear that? There's movement out there. Yeah, but I would think that they would only make you sick if they were aggressive. I didn't think that they would make you sick if they spend time with you. Really? Just what they emanate, their energy? Dang, sometimes I hate having the ears I have because that noise is really bugging me. Yeah, we have a lot of cardinals here. Okay, Brown. See, that's something I didn't think about. I didn't know, I mean, I don't mean I didn't think about, but that makes sense. Yeah, I can hear it. You're not for a while, what? Well, Robert was having, well, yeah. See, there's not a family history. That's what I was asking him back when I was, talking to him all the time. And I was wondering if there's anybody in his family. Because if you think about it, there's been a lot of sudden heart attacks and, people peeing blood or getting sick or passing out or losing time. You hear that not as frequently as you do the sightings, but when you listen to some of these stories, you hear people like that guy on Wes Germer's show that was the military guy. He said that he peed blood for over 3 months and the doctors couldn't figure out why. And he said it just about destroyed him. He couldn't figure out why, but then when he stopped going in the woods and researching, it stopped. So he asked Wes, he directly associated it with his Sasquatch activity. Yeah, on the left side of the blue light is the eye shine. On the right side of the blue light is the on-the-ground lights. Yeah, well, Brown, my sighting was 2 feet from me at the window, face to face. Hi, Diana. How are you, sweetie? Now, see, whatever that is. Oh, really, Brown? Wow. Okay, now there's two. Yeah, there's two. The eye shine is on the right, Ramona. There's 2 of them now. There's one on top and one on bottom. I bet you they're owls. Owls in the tree, because they're moving. Yeah, we're fine. We will make it. Yeah, they're massive. Well, the one that I saw was really, well, 2 of them that I saw were really massive. The one standing by my push-out was just beyond reality. And I know he was a minimum of 10 feet tall. But he was wide like a linebacker on steroids. Huh? And then the one at the window was actually a juvenile. I didn't see his body. I just saw its head, his shoulders. Well, yeah, I do have dolls here. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll put a doll out. My kids think they're freaky dolls because they have their eyes closed. Really? Well, that's kind of hard to explain, isn't it? No, it's not a DM. Same here, Bradwick. I do the same thing. It makes me so angry to drive down my road because they are throwing nothing but trash out on the sides, and it just angers me to no end. But I can't pick up the trash on the front side here because they have a pit bull and a German shepherd that love to come out, and I don't know if they're aggressive or not, so I don't want to walk down the road and find out the hard way. But on the other side of it, I stopped on the side of the road and grabbed my garbage bag and just started picking up their beer cans. Made me so mad. Hear that? Here are the coyotes. Wow, Bradwick. I don't stay in one place long enough. Hopefully this will be the last place we go and don't ever have to move again. I think I'm all done with moving, aren't you, Denny?
One more trip
No.
to the cemetery.
Oh, one more trip to the cemetery. You're bad. Yeah, we don't have, I don't have any DM here. You guys ought to see those footprints. I can't wait for the people that show up here so they can see them. Man, they are huge. All right, good night. God bless you. I hope you sleep well. Go back to bed. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't have any idea, Roy. I've just heard other people make those kind of comments. No, I don't believe I have any DM here. If I do have a DM here, they certainly are not aggressive. And we're not far away from Cloudy, which seems to have tons of DM activity. I mean, as a crow flies, it's not even 30 miles. Yeah, I heard that too, Roy. There. Here's something walking on the stones. No, it stopped. Okay, Hannah. Hello? Yep, I know I heard something. Now the dogs, listen to that. See, after a while, you guys will get to know those pups' barks and the noises they make. Because I'll be doing this all the time once things get settled, Lord willing. And the pups make that little, ooh, ooh. That's when they're kind of nervous. When they whimper, it's when something is actually scaring them. When they bark, it's probably a deer or a raccoon or something stupid like that because they just go haywire. Or a hog. They go nuts when the hogs are back there. I mean, they go absolutely nuts. But I've actually seen it where they turn around and run into their doghouse and they don't come back out. So it's either a predator that's out here or one of the big guys. And they will get absolutely quiet. Did I put all you guys to sleep already? With my monotone voice that makes people sleepy? Except for when I'm giggling. There, I heard it again. And I am not concerned. Yeah, I put that whatever these things are called, the sleeper things. I put that on because it's cold at the window. Temperature dropped like 20 degrees. I don't think it was, I know it wasn't as warm today as it was yesterday. I can still hear that high pitch. That was a hmm. That wasn't far away either. Or I could sleep in this window just listening to these sounds. I thought I heard crickets today. I was laughing so hard. I was like, wait a minute. It's not warm enough for crickets. Maybe we'll have less crickets here like we did in Arkansas. Yep, I see it. It keeps popping up. It's the same spot. Oh my gosh, my belly. My belly hurts. Yeah, there's two. One on top, one on the bottom. I can barely see the one on top just once in a while, but the one on the bottom is the one I'm watching. But I keep hearing something over to the left here. So I'm kind of not watching you guys. Yeah, it'll pass. I ain't worried about it. I had a dream the other night that I had to rebuke. And I just got really upsetting. Really upset. Whatever, Ramona. She said, quit stressing. You live the way I live for this long and tell me how long you'd be non-stressed. I try, trust me. I think I would too, Bradwick. Now, Bella will come in the house if they're out there because she's just doesn't like them. She's nervous around them. But Tank will run right out to them, tail wagging, just not barking at all, just running right towards the woods. He'll just take off running with his tail wagging like crazy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rory. I have to be careful when Mike's on because Mike has powerful earbuds, and when I whistle or anything like that, I blow his eardrums out. So Encrypted told me not to whistle at night anymore. I still do it though. What? Where are you at, Nana? Oh my gosh. I ask them all the time not to hurt my animals. Yeah, it is. Ooh. I want to go to the big thicket. I heard they're aggressive there.
I'm going to the outhouse.
All right, go to the outhouse. Don't slam that door, please.
Howdy, boys.
What did you see? Where did you see it, Nana? Where'd you see that happen? Man, that pitch is making me crazy. At your house? Was it one of your dogs? All that stuff is in my book, Bradwick. When it comes out, anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Nana. See, now the eye shine when I did that got bright. Do you see that? I just wonder what that is now. They are small eyes. Hey, Hilton. Oh, I'm up late. They won't hurt. Look, if they don't hurt Tank when he runs out to them, they're not going to hurt these guys out here. And Tank and Bella will tell me when there's something besides, that going on. If we have a big cat or a bear or something like that here. Then they'll let me know. They'll go to the door, they'll sniff the door, and if I hear the dogs out there whimpering or making no kind of noise, Denny goes out with his flashlight, and we always look around to make sure there's nothing out there that will hurt him. And my gun's right here next to my head, so. Well, it's not done yet anyway. I mean, it hasn't been published, so don't worry about it. Just send me the email and I'll put it in the file. Snuggie, yep. That is just really weird watching that out there. Well, shoot me an email, Diana, and I'll put your name in the file for when it's done. Oh, my stomach hurts. I can make me some chamomile tea. Ugh. Have they done anything else? You need to call in some night, Nana, and tell us your story. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. Just put your name in it someplace, and I'll know. That's my refrigerator. Well, what kind of dog was it? Well, maybe they thought the dog was a threat. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here, Hilton. Yeah, it's hard when you lose your animal. Oh, there's another set of eye shine. Look at that, guys. 2 of them now, same level, with the blue light. They're both on the ground. See that? Can you guys see it? Now there's one closer to the light. I wonder what it is. What freaks me out about it is just not to the left of the light, Hilton, but to the right of the light. There's 2 blue dots, like at the bottom. Well, they're light. I don't know what they are. Maybe it could be deer laying down on the ground. But you only see one eye on both of them. And there's no lights or nothing back there. Why is it just one eye?
Cyclops.
Cyclops. Moon reflection off of what, though? Yeah, they both do. See, now they almost disappear. Hey, Kirk. I'm looking at what looks like eye shine pretty far back there, almost on the ground. How are you, Kirk? I see now. Well, deer lay on the ground. It's a weird shape. What do you mean? Yeah, I know. I can't tell. Good to hear, Kirk. See, now the dogs are growling. Hear them? Upside down teardrop? That's freaky. I can't look, Ramona, because I'm on the phone. I'll have to look when I'm done. A red dot? Where, Kirk? To the right of the blue light are two, one eye, and then further one eye. They're two dots.
Must be a one-eyed flying purple people.
Oh, it's a spot on your TV. Yeah, the blue lights are flashing. That's just Christmas tree lights. And on the left-hand side, that white bright light is just one of my night lights. I mean, one of my solar lights that's on the ground. Or there could be two of them, actually. But I don't know what those lights are, or those eyes on the ground on the other side. To the right of the blue lights. Because they've moved. Huh? I don't think they're hogs, but you never know. I don't know what's out there. I can't see a thing. Not that far back. An upside down teardrop? Here, baby. Come here. Well, that's why I said come here. You take this for me, please, and put it back in about that much, half and half. Please, thank you. In a trench coat. It's just weird. I don't know. I can't tell you what it is. Because it's too far out there for me to see. I have got to move. Oh my gosh, this is uncomfortable. Yeah, see, now it's brighter. Hey. See, now the one's brighter. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You can play my game?
I already played your game. And I can't play your garden anymore.
Thank you.
Not for another 17 hours.
I'm still awake, Murray. You see one big one on the right or the left, see now? How are you, Murray? I'll wait till morning. I'll go out there and see what could possibly... That's right in that that tree cluster. I don't see the second eyeball. I only see the one. Go to sleep, Murray. I can see it really well. Just the one. I don't see the other one anymore. I don't usually have I don't have the same issue that he had because there's no kids here. But, you know, and he had different stuff than happens here. We were talking and he was wondering if his clan didn't come over here, but I'm not sure. You know, I mean, I don't have any of the same stuff up that he had, and, you know, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. All I know is that they have come to the window, they throw stuff, they mouth click, they grunt, you know, and they definitely sound like owls once in a while. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There were two, now there's only one, and they're far apart from each other. But that one's brighter now. Look at it. It's standing out more than it did before. I don't see any blinking going on, though, do you guys? Yeah, he did. Huh, it's weird. Yeah, I saw it blinking first, but now I don't see it blinking. Square? That's freaky. Maybe there's something on the ground out there that is reflecting the moonlight. But why would they show up and then go away? Yeah, it is weird. Yep, Matt would say armadillo. I'll have to go check it out tomorrow, see if there's something out there. You know, like something that would reflect. Looking at the size of it compared to the other lights. See, now it's getting small. Maybe it's my regular glasses, you mean? Not my, I didn't have sunglasses. I had regular glasses out there. That'd be nice if my glasses were there. Oh, I got really upset earlier because I saw something between the trees and I was like, what is that? It looked like somebody had, you know, had a seat out there, a chair out there or something. And I got out there and went around the other side of the trees to find out what it was. And here it was one of the boxes, well, two of the boxes that were on the side of the house that when we had that windstorm blew all the way back there and I hadn't seen it. But I was getting ready to get mad. Nobody would be on my property. That won't go over too well. Yeah, I still have a lot of activity, Kirk. Seems like no matter where I go, I have a lot of activity. But it's not every single night. You know, there hasn't been anything really distinct tonight. Noises, you know, eye shine, but nothing distinct. So we just have chat sessions. Like I said, I honestly believe that once I go back to doing a routine, things will be different. I think I hear a dog barking. Yeah, it gets crazy here sometimes. And I've heard some really freaky noises out here. I couldn't tell you what it was. Yeah, they do. In the 5 years I've been doing this, I can tell you this much about them, no matter where I've been. They really like routine. You know, I've told everybody that. You can't trust them. You know, I mean, I don't feel comfortable with just, you know, if I see one just walking up to it or nothing like that, I wouldn't do that because you just don't trust them. And, but as long as I keep doing the same thing all the time, I get a lot of interaction. I've walked out there and talked to them and had them grunt back at me, almost like answering me. And I knew it was that way because I would make a comment and then they'd grunt, and then I'd make another comment or say thank you and they'd grunt again. So, and I don't know anything that makes that kind of grunt out there. I'm kind of careful. It'll be different during the camp out because there'll be a lot of people here. But I'm careful when I go out there by myself because there are other predators out there. But I can sit here at this window and watch outside and see movement. I can hear walking. You know, I've heard them talking out there. And there's no people close by to hear them talking. And it's really strange. Like Denny, you know, I told Denny, it sounds like two old men having a conversation. But you know there's not two guys out here in the woods having a conversation because you can't understand a word they're saying. Oh yeah, and there's a lot of spaces out here I've seen where deer have laid down. And they do it right outside of the area where the dogs, because they know the dogs can't get out. And it's really funny because the bedded down area is right on the other side of where the dog's pen is. There's a great big bedded down area over there. And you can see the deer prints, you know, going from it, to it and from. Oh, I don't know. Good night, see now. God bless you. Have a good night. I'm getting ready to get off here too. Now see, that second one just popped up again. Oh, really? Good night, Belle. I'm getting ready to go too. I think I'll turn this off so I can sit here and look out the window. Maybe they'll get active when I turn the camera off. But see, now that that light is almost gone. It's very, very dim now. I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to turn this off and they're going to start getting active. They do it all the time. There's got to be a better way. I wish I could trick them, you know, by putting a small camera out or something and they would I thought about doing that too, but you can't trick them. I'd even tried doing that. You know what I did once in my truck up in Findlay? You know those little teeny spy cameras? Well, I actually hid that, not hid it, but I hung it on the mirror inside the truck, and I backed my truck in. I mean, I did this before I pulled in, you know, to the property, and I left it there, and we unloaded like we normally did, went about our business. Not one bit of activity. I went there into my truck the next day and took it down and turned it off, and that night we had activity. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's a tiny little spy camera. Hey, Rafaela. I have no idea. Probably deer and hog and blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's scary. They don't bother me. Anyways. Yep, I think, guys, I'll get off of here tonight, and hopefully the shed will be here this weekend, or maybe, if it's not raining. But it won't be long, guys. I'll be back to my nightly live chats. Electromagnetic activity? I don't know. Don't know. Anyways, I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming on and joining me. Maybe we'll have another night with better activity. But look at that. Now I can't see. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, yep, there it is right there. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it very much. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, be safe, be good. God bless you, and we love you. Good night.